What's going on, YouTube? We back in the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Niles YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key, and we are back with another review. Euphoria, season 3, episode 6. Man, one thing I'm gonna say about Euphoria is they always do a very good job of backstories. I really love one of my favorite episodes. Season 2 was episode 1 with Fizz's backstory, him and Ashtray. I would have watched the whole prequel show on them just doing their backstory and watching just their upbringing and everything they went through to get to the point of who they was as far as Fizz and Ashtray. And once again, one of the most, if not most, interesting characters we got this season as far as new characters, Alamo. And his backstory, oh yeah, I would have watched the whole show on him and just what he went through with his mama. Like, yo, watching the way this played out and seeing the manipulation and just everything that he's done endured, then you get an understanding of exactly why his character is the way he is, even at the age that he is, and even the way he handles certain situations, especially even dealing with Lori and dealing with Ruth. But yes, definitely an interesting backstory, man. And I definitely wouldn't mind seeing more of his backstory. Ruth. So yeah, your girl is in a situation, man, and this was this whole thing with Lori, and the whole thing with the robbery and Alamo trying to get his stuff back, man. This is a funny ass scene, man, and the fact that the way he got her having to talk to Faye, and then Faye slow ass her on the phone, and the fact that the shit that he's actually trying to get back, if I'm not mistaken, the shit he's trying to get back is the fake shit that Rue put in there that she got from the DEA. So that's even more crazy about the situation that she in. But Rue being Rue, she get her ass, she talk her way out of that situation, man. Uh, I think one of the most interesting things though is this whole confrontation between Lori and Alamo and what led up to this whole escalation of things that's going on between these two. Your girl Cassie. Your girl Cassie up here upgrading, leveling up. Hey, she went into a whole mode where she had I ain't even gonna say an anxiety attack, and pretty much getting a flashback of the situation she got going on with Nate. And this nigga, Nate, this season, like we are 2 episodes away from it being done, and the entire season, all we got is Nate being tortured. Which I don't know how many people are mad about that, but his storyline is being tortured. So I'm definitely interested to see where this gonna go. And it's like they won't let up off this dude, not even a little bit. No matter where he at, they on his ass. And if I'm not mistaken, they got one scene in here where they chasing his ass again, and this is at a point where I'm kind of feeling bad for him, just a little bit, just a little bit. But watching, like I said, your girl Rue once again getting her way out of a situation, and now she's giving the DEA exactly what they want because this whole meetup with Lori and Alamo pretty much setting everything up. Because in order for Alamo to get his stuff back, Lori wants him to make a mule run, and she wants Rue to be involved in it. So it's definitely about to get real interesting to see how this plays out. Like I said, now it feels like me is picking up, but once again, it's always been like I said. The most interesting shit that's going on is with Rue, and now that Maddie is kind of got her way into there because seeming like she's starting to kind of I ain't gonna say if she's having certain feelings with the girls as far as I, once again, watching Alamo's backstory, he not trying to hear none of that shit. So I'm trying to see how this about to play out because he already paranoid with all the shit he got going on around him. So look like I don't know if Maddie gonna be able to stay in his good graces. And one of my favorite scenes in here is watching the phone conversation between Rue and her moms. And shout out to Rue who keep on bringing up Fizz because she definitely let your girl Faye know. Like, nigga, you was one of the main reasons he got busted and he locked up. Once again, I do not like the way they doing Fizz. I feel like he could have been a rehab center. I know the way it ended. Of course, he probably was gonna get locked up with all the shit that was going down. But still, I wouldn't have mind seeing him in a rehab center. But yeah, that was a good conversation, and I'm glad they showed her mama because I didn't wasn't sure if her mama was gonna be on this season or not. And seeing that her mama is like in that same house in that same place, I think it's very interesting, and I really enjoyed that moment with Rue talking to her mama, whatever. Um, the, the way this ends, I guess your girl Rue has a revelation. I guess it. I don't. She has some sign that she feels like came from God, but I'm just waiting to see how everything is about to play out. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch, who just so damn nonchalant and just bro just made for this role, man. He was made for this type of role. I mean, it is Euphoria, but outside of it, like I said, it's gonna be very interesting to see how everything started to ramp up. Once again, Cassie the way she's pretty much just the way she got that role, and even the way her sister is acting. Once again, I'm more focused on Rue. Like I said, that's interesting what's going on with Cassie and even the shit with Nate. But the concentration is on Rue, Lori, and Alamo. That's what we on right now. I'm interested to see how this gonna play out with Maddie and Alamo too. If she gonna be able to still kind of keep her cool, her whole like. I ain't saying that she kind of coming in cold with what she's trying to do as far as moving her business forward, but you can kind of see that she's looking around and she don't know if she liking the way things are looking as far as pertaining to these young women. So we're going to have to see how this plays out for both of them. But y'all, let me know how y'all feeling about this most recent episode of Euphoria season 6 and how crazy it's getting and what we about to get with these last two episodes. Being that this shit been going so long and it feels like it's done went straight past us as far as this season. But y'all let me know how we feeling. We out.